Post them anyway?
I don't know. I think she's posting them, but as far as I know, she's also has to edit them, which they're like 3 hours long. So she has to go. She has to sit there and has to listen to everything, which is more of she's lazy. So, but she'll hear this, and I don't care.
Like we said, you got to be here to record. We shouldn't have been allowing you to record.
She's been working all week pretty much. She only had like 2 days off this week. She actually worked today. She's just like, I have so much to do. Can you just record it? And then I will come. Like,
Wow. She's still on the same job or get a different one?
she's on the same job. She's just getting more hours here and there because she's trying to make up for Christmas money and stuff.
Oh, that's good. They're allowing it.
Where's she working?
She works at people's houses. She takes care of the old people and stuff. So she's kind of like an in-home nurse.
Yeah, my girlfriend's mom does that.
And she likes it. It's just the one, she loves her one client, even though he's like going away in Cleveland. She's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I don't know, half hour to an hour away, something like that. Hour away from where she lives, but she loves him. But there's just no one else, and she only worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so she figured she'd get a couple more days this week for someone a little closer. They're only half hour
Yeah, I
away.
can see that.
I just figured we'd just kind of continue with you two, and I just throw Olivia to help you out
That'll work.
today.
She needs to have been a cleric.
Yeah.
She's a rogue, so I mean, she could always look for your doors and stuff.
True. Doesn't
Unlike
help
the other
when you're
person
not.
that doesn't really look, you just goes, they're like, wait, what? Oh, yeah. I told me you didn't have to be a rogue. Olivia's a rogue. She could do all that. You just had to ask her. You could be whatever you want to be. Just like, I'll be a rogue. It's like, okay, whatever.
Okay, well then, yeah. She can be the rogue then.
Okay.
You had given me that picture of that room.
Yes, I did. I didn't give you that big picture because you were just trying to figure out how to draw. I'm like, I'm not explaining it anymore. Screw it. Fuck it. Here's the picture.
But that's part of the fun is describing it and just see what the players come
Yeah,
up
I
with.
just need, when I get more money and stuff, I just need to buy one of the dry erase boards so I can just draw it out. I don't have to deal with all that shit anymore.
I have a dry erase board if you want to borrow it today.
Sure. I just figured you had stuff on it, so I didn't want to like try to erase anything or whatever. I'm not gonna draw the rooms that you were already on. Just try to draw the rest of them, and then you guys can just walk past the stairs and go back.
Was this the type of game that was built to use miniatures or not to use miniatures?
It doesn't require miniatures.
I need your very smart for them too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Oh, sure.
Unless you want me to go like buy a Sharpie or something, then you can't get it off. I don't think you want that.
Especially since it's not mine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Anthony. Is his name
Yeah.
Anthony?
Is that purple right?
It'll be probably fine.
I thought you were asking, is it correct?
No.
I don't think
Does
matters
it
what color
right?
it is.
Let's see. Oh, I guess it doesn't, right? I haven't even tried it.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
Nope.
Here, try blue.
Work blue.
There you go.
Yeah, Karen was like, you should get one of these. And I'm like, with what fucking money? I'm like, I don't have money to be spending on this shit.
The only reason I had that one is borrowed. I have the roll-up one, which I had let him borrow.
Yeah, she was telling me, like, you should just ask one. I'm like, that means work.
characters too then.
Characters would be good, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to play yourself, I mean, you can. I don't think we'll get very far if we just play ourselves.
Oh, model
Mm.
of the man.
I thought you meant like character sheet.
No, no, that's right at the.
When we get to there, I'll just turn it around and make another one over there. At least then it has a beginning.
Well, we want to go to the other door.
Too bad.
I think tonight should be the night that you get out all the really good loot.
I mean, I can make that happen.
We found the treasure room.
Woohoo!
I can't make circles for shit, so yeah.
It's really okay.
So. This is about the center of it. 1, 2, 3 thingies. I'll draw for shit, so.
This is like Conan the Barbarian stuff. Running around in circles.
Alright, so did he want his stuff back, or that was just for us to keep? Or did you not ask him?
I didn't ask him.
Who's that?
The person on Tuesday that gave us the miniatures.
Chris.
I didn't know if he wanted them back or not, because if not, I was just gonna leave it in my bag. It would be used later on. I like being a ranger, so.
Yeah, I say hang on to him.
Yeah, he seemed to be okay with it. He told people just hang on to it for now.
Yeah, I mean, if he has his mind, or like when you guys get towards the end of the game, if he wants them back, just let me know.
You want that one?
Sure.
Use that one? You got a shield, right? Yeah, you just got that
Yep.
shield.
Alan,
Okay, you're in this weird room. You guys are just under.
who has a cape?
What? Someone.
Well, someone has a cloak.
I have a cloak.
So does Carolyn.
Oh, does she?
She has the invisibility cloak I
Oh,
gave her.
that's right. Well,
Do you
I don't
want
think
that
that.
for your elf? I mean your robe?
She can do that and stuff.
If she puts her invisibility cloak on, do you just use a base?
I mean, if you can just get a base, cool. Boom. Can't see her. And then we'll come back to that one. I guess I could draw a little bit of the opening.
Here's what they did.
Ooh, that came out nice.
That's sort of what you were talking about, right?
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. That was like the clear part of the spell.
Need to put all the goblins in one.
So you can kind of see the room. Kind of. So would you go that way? I'll just continue it over there somewhere.
Flip it over. Tunk. There you go.
Worked it.
I just need something.
Apparently he doesn't play a monk very much.
There.
You're just kind of something like it. Okay, dokie. So I'll just read everything again so that we all can remember from last week. After a short flight of stone steps, it deposits you into an octagonal chamber, perhaps 40 feet across. The ceiling is flat, about 15 feet high. In the center of this plain room is a stone wheel on its sides with 3 hand-like spokes. To the north, the massive stone door, much like a slab. Similar stone slab is positioned along the southern side of the chamber.
So there's a door to the north and south, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, because there's no door showing in the room, that's why I asked.
I forgot. The only way I can remember how to do any of that is I go news. For my north, south, east, west, I go news.
Never eat shredded wheat?
News. In the
News?
diagonal. Diagonally. Goes back and forth zigzags.
I always go never eat shredded wheat.
That works too. For a long time, I would mix these up and put west on east and east on west. And they're like, no,
So that's why. So that why never eat shredded wheat will always work if you go clockwise.
No one ever really taught me
Then
how
you
to do
have
the
to remember
compass.
which way's
They were just like,
clockwise.
here. So. Who was it that? Okay, Carolyn got the oil from the other room, and who else took the oil? I forget. Someone else took oil.
Brad.
Oh yeah, he did.
Because we're gonna need it to revolve
Yeah,
the wheel.
and they're not here.
Whoops.
Oopsie.
Oh well, I mean it can still be done. It's just a lot harder.
Well, it's gonna be a lot harder with just two people.
Well, that's
Three.
why I gave you already help. Oh my goodness.
And we all went up to 5th level, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Put you on 5th level and
Did that redo our health?
yes,
Okay.
I'll allow it. You level up, you get your health back.
Hey, it's a video game.
Yep.
That's what I thought of too.
All right. So investigate or take a look at that wheelie thing in the middle of the.
Okay, so you're looking at it. Does anyone have like? It is made of stone. Anyone have like the stone shit?
Hey,
I
the
don't know.
dwarf does. It's not here.
I don't know what it's called. The stonery stuff.
Not skill. You got that stone shit?
No, we left that. We left that outside.
I figured everyone that's supposed to do this today is not fucking here.
I don't even
Screw
know
it.
what that is. What skill is that?
That the stone woodworking history thing, stone stuff. It's stone shit, duh.
That's what I called it. I was like,
That
oh,
explains
fuck.
it.
Okay.
I love that this is being recorded.
Have fun editing all the swear words out, love. This is going on YouTube, which means no swearing. You're gonna have to bleep so much shit out.
Blah 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 blah.
We should just cuss in every sentence and just ruin the whole thing.
Why would we want to do that? That's so fucking bad.
Well,
All right. Well, we'll go over to the. At least I will go over to the wheel that's on the side. It looks like a ship's like one of those anchor things, right? That you have guys that walk around to
yeah.
pull up the anchor on a
Yeah, on
ship.
the ship where you would do the anchors, I guess.
Well, there's 3 handles and 3 of us, so. Good thing Olivia's here.
Yeah.
Good thing I made an NPC and you guys actually took her with you. Because every freaking NPC they passed up, they would not take, or they wouldn't ask to come, and I'm like,
Or they punched. Of course, they almost killed her, too. So.
Yeah, but then she almost killed the
Oh.
thing. So.
Well, she did kill because it ended up she did kill him.
Yeah,
is
she
what
did kill
said.
him in the end because she was like, screw it, I'm gonna do it anyways. He's gonna die, so might as well just have some fun.
Was that fireball?
The
Yes.
fireball from
Okay.
the 3 or 4
Mhm.
copies, and she just went knife through and got him like right in the head. She's like, yeah, I gave you a little bit of mercy. Instead of getting burned alive,
That,
really.
that was definitely some funky wild mage stuff. Because mirror image doesn't make perfect copies.
Hey, it was his last day. I made it do whatever the hell he wanted, pretty much.
Yep. You're the DM. You can do whatever you want.
Yup.
You killed him.
I
Good
like how
job.
and I just like how they all have their weapons out. And she's all like this, and she's about to push the thing. She's just.
All right. See
I
if
think
it'll
it's
go. See if it'll move.
Okay, you all need to roll a strength test. To see-
Strength text.
test, whatever. Strength roll. I have been working today.
So's other people.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have worked. I should have been off, but I had to work.
So a strength save or just a strength check?
Strength check.
Okay, 16.
21.
Neener.
Doesn't budge.
Doesn't budge?
No.
Wow, we're in trouble.
Well, how about Olivia pushes 2?
Oh, she did, but she failed as well. She failed as well. I rolled.
Alright, so... Alright, I'm 3. 3.
Does it turn the other way?
Which
switch 2 goes the other direction.
Was that your game we had that? Somebody kept walking up and they kept trying to push doors open and they were pull doors.
Probably
No,
Carolyn.
I think that was...
Was that John?
I think that was John.
Yeah.
I would say, if anything, it's probably Carolyn. Love you.
As the GM.
I only got an 11 this time, so
I got a 15 this time.
I didn't push very hard.
Strength is not my strong suit. Spades is.
It's not an
Does
athletics
anybody
check, is it?
have like a thing of oil that was just in one of your packs, maybe?
Yeah, I have oil.
Cool.
Put some oil on it.
Spit on it if you want.
Okay, and then after you put the oil on it, you can you'll roll your strengths again, but you have advantage, so you can roll twice.
Wow, even lower.
Did I seriously get the same 4 on both of these? Really? And it was lower than last time. It's only an 8 now. I've steadily gone down as we've rolled this.
17.
And strength is one of my strong suits. That's the
Oh
worst
my
part.
God. Roll again. Sorry,
Just
these are
sit
like
here and
these are
roll.
really hard. So.
Oh, that's not gonna.
Okay,
23.
You
so
probably have oil in your pack somewhere.
I don't think so, but I don't know. I'll look.
so Olivia and the cleric are kind of pushing a little bit, starting to somewhat move, but you cannot move really.
I do not. I have a water skin. That's about it.
18?
Again.
I have an 18 as well.
Well, you and Olivia are fine. You guys
Oh.
can push it right now. It's just him that's.
18 doesn't work?
It's really tough. Just get
If
How
the rest
about
of our
20?
party didn't abandon us, we'd be fine.
The highest I can get is a 20.
Okay.
We'll take that back, 21, but 20 is...
It starts moving.
Alright.
I'm gonna make it a little later since it was already at advantage anyways.
Well, yeah, I hope it works. I rolled a 19 and an 18.
Well,
And we
this
get a-
thing's like, you need a DC 24. I'm like, the fuck? I was like, what?
I don't think we're supposed to turn this.
Well,
But I'm
I
just like-
can't turn this.
Oh, that's true. Sure.
But that was before. That was a disadvantage and everything and stuff. So I made it easier with the oils. So I just bumped it down to like 21.
That works.
All right. So my 20 still didn't work.
We're making it work. It's okay. Shh.
Ignore that.
Yeah. That one doesn't go on the recording. Somebody cuss real quick.
Okay, so as you're turning, which you guys are turning in a counterclockwise,
Is it supposed to go clockwise?
the north door opens, but the south door stays shut. So this door is open now, and you can.
All right. Well, let's go. You said counterclockwise was the north?
Yes.
All right. Go look in that room.
Nice.
Well, you said that door's open, right?
Yes, that door is open right now.
All right. Go look in that room.
So the stone slab reveals a 10-foot wide corridor that leads to a circular chamber about 15 feet in diameter. You guys are all gonna be.
Go through the door. What do we see?
The center of the room is occupied by several racks holding a chain shirt and suits of studded leather, scale mail, and plate armor. Hanging on the walls on various pegs are an array of weapons.
Okay, let's go search. Check for traps on the way up there.
And so you want to check for traps, or she?
Have her check for traps on the way up, and then.
Let me roll real quick.
What's today? The 11th or the 12th? No, 13th.
13.
Hey,
She
lucky 13th.
says, "Hey, before we go any further, there's a faint glyph of warding. It looks like it will conjure a minor element spell if we go past it."
Okay, can you disable it?
Let's see if she can. She disabled it.
Yeah, much rejoicing.
And so you guys can now continue forward. So after doing that, you look around, there's plate armor, chain sword, scale mail, some studded leather armor, a bunch of weapons, but before you can get your hands on one,
The illusion disappears.
the armor animates.
Animates.
Yes.
Hi, how's it going? It's Clank.
Hi, I wish to wear you.
And it goes to the wall and grabs the long sword off the wall.
Of course it does.
Roll for initiative. I gotta roll two now because I gotta roll for her and for this thing. That's the middle of you two. You guys can fight over that. Initiative for you.
25.
14.
Look at that, you're not getting really close.
I know. I can't believe it.
Well, it may just be because there's only two of us, and his 14, is very low compared to my 25. But there's a lot more people between.
Usually there are.
Yeah.
I was getting to the point where I was just saying I'll just go last. I'm not even going to roll. I'll just go last. I volunteer as tribute.
Can I just take 10?
Okay,
That's higher than
so
I usually got.
Zephyr will go first. Then the animated armor will go. Then a
How many
cleric.
suits of animated armor are there?
Just the one.
Oh, okay.
It's plate armor?
That's the only
Usually.
armor in here, so I figured it was
Alright,
plate armor.
That's
So
what I
just kept
figured,
it
but
down.
she mentioned several different kinds
Yes.
of armor.
It is the animated armor is the plate armor.
Excuse me.
Alright.
So we go. Zephyr, armor, cleric, Olivia. Whatever, paladin, whatever the fudge you
If I
are.
were a cleric, I would be able to heal better.
Maybe I'll just make
Cleric,
you a
he's an armor, he has a shield,
That's right.
he's a fighter.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I'm thinking of last Thursday we had 2 clerics. I was yelling at both of them.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll attack with my spear.
Okay.
Alright, 14 hit?
No.
Alright, 26 will hit though.
Yes.
Because our proficiency went up 1. Hey, whoop, an 8 damage. Alright, I will spend a key point and attack twice.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so then 2 more hits. $13 damage.
Okay.
That was me.
And now it is the armor's turn. It missed.
Um, 18 hit.
Yes.
First attack, that's a d8. 7 damage.
Okay.
And the other one was a 11 to hit.
No.
Didn't think so.
Okay, Olivia's turn, and she has 2 attacks as well. She hits once. And that one. I'm trying to remember all her stuff by head right now because
Did she get past us?
she's gonna shoot between you.
Oh.
She has enough room.
Are you short enough she could shoot over you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
too.
okay.
And I was like, she's fine.
I thought she was shooting, so I just wanted to make sure.
And then back to the top. Zephyr.
Wow.
It is the armor is pretty damaged right now.
Okay. Alright. You said 16 hits or doesn't hit?
Hit does hit.
Okay, then 2 hits. Spear. No. 15. 21 damage.
Okay, and where'd it go? The plate armor is now a useless pile of metal.
Perfect. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, what kinds are remaining?
Okay, there is a chain shirt. It is about human size. It's elven chain, actually. So
Is that better than chain?
Yes.
Okay.
elvens do, I think, a lot more work on theirs than use special
Alright,
stuff.
so chain shirt.
There's scale mail. It's also human size. And it's a +2 scale mail.
Okay. Now, normally, magical armor will adjust to whatever character size.
I don't know, just
Unless
it says this is human size too.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, this is human size. I was like, oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright. Alright. Is the chain shirt magical?
It's just elven chain.
Elven?
Yeah, it's elven. And then there's also a studded leather armor. It's also a human-sized suit. It's studded with pewter and silver rivets, and it would probably be worth around 500 gold pieces.
Is it magical or just costly?
Just costly.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And that's all the armor on it all. Now, if you go to the weapon, well, I mean, in the pile of metal, the sword's still there. It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
So, there's the long sword. It doesn't have a scabbard on it, though. It's a +1 long sword. And just so you know, this is Rogon's treasury right here. So technically, you did find the treasure room.
Alrighty then.
There's a silver short sword with a ruby set on the pommel. And it would be worth 475 gold pieces. There's a +1 halberd. I think that word is. They have it written in italics, so it looks weird. There's a dark ash longbow with silver filigree, worth 245 gold pieces.
You can't use the long sword, right? I will take it then.
So there's a wooden sword set with serrated shark teeth. That's worth 65 gold pieces.
You said wooden?
Yeah, wooden sword set with serrated shark teeth.
How much was that?
65 gold pieces. There's a curved ceremonial dagger in an ivory and leather scabbard, which is worth 155 gold pieces. And then lastly, there was a war pick with a golden head. It is useless in combat, but it can be worth up to 125 gold pieces. So, pretty much just something fancy.
Alright, you're gonna take the +1 longsword?
Yep.
She's not here, but we were gonna offer the scale mail to Carolyn's character, but
She'll probably take it. It's a +2 scale mail too, so I don't know what that's supposed to
We
be
probably
related.
could pick it up for her until she comes back. How does a chain shirt work when you're already wearing chainmail? Can I
you
replace
can't.
my shirt with...
Yeah, you chain. Well, I think chain mail is better than a chain shirt,
Okay.
but
So now there's
chain shirt's medium armor, chain mail is heavy armor.
Oh, I didn't see that part of it.
it's also elven, so it's there's probably like traits with that too. I don't
Yeah.
know if there's difference.
It may be elven chain shirt, which may qualify then as being light armor.
I see. So if you were, for my own knowledge, if you were a person that could only wear light armor, then you could do elven.
It may be
and allow
in
you-
there,
I see.
yeah.
That's cool.
But I mean, you know,
It doesn't
have to take a look.
And that is all that is in that room.
Alright. Alright, well, we're gonna gather up everything.
Okay.
That dagger with the scabbard, does that have any pluses on it?
No. It's just a curved ceremonial dagger. Rogan pretty much just spit his balls freely. He just kind of liked the shiny.
It was pretty.
I was trying to make it somewhat less girly, but yes.
It was pretty and it had jewels on it.
Pretty much.
Ooh, sparkly.
Mm-hmm.
It's Carolyn.
He's a raccoon.
Technically, he's a pro. Those things don't pick up anything shiny all the time. I watched them do it.
Well, are we ready to move on to the next, or try to move on to the next room?
Sure. Packed up everything.
Okay, so you're going back to the wheel?
Yes, and now we turn it the other way to close that door and hopefully open the other one.
I can't fucking think.
We get the picture.
Whatever, you know what you're doing. You're fucking going to spin. Spin.
You said turn.
All right, pour a little more oil on it since the other probably dried.
Roll.
I got an 18.
You got a 19.
No.
I got less than that. Oh no.
So it's gonna take about 5-10 minutes.
21?
Yeah.
Good. She's good.
It was a 20.
Just waiting on Zephyr again.
Hey guys, we can do that. Hey. Nope, that didn't work.
At this point, it's spinning. He's just hanging from it. It's a ride.
I mean,
You guys are
They're-
doing a good job.
they're both pushing it. So I mean, it's going. It's just a little slower than before. So as you're doing it, blah blah blah. It's clockwise. So north door shuts, and the south door opens.
Opens as a me. Yeah, the world's spinning. See if she'll kindly check for traps.
Hold on 1 second.
40 feet.
There's no trap. Once you get to the two doors here, because
Okay.
this door's open, of course.
All right, check the doors.
It's close enough. It's a big circle. Doors are unlocked.
peek in.
Back to the other part. Tell me about it. Okay, so these.
So you're saying that you should have done that room on this upper one?
Whatever. It's a circle. I don't. It's fine. That's the only other room. And just get me halfway done.
That's a half circle.
You know what? The other circle's over here off the board. How about that? Shut up.
The other arc is off the board.
So it should be over here.
Yeah.
You know what?
We're dealing with a tesseract.
There. It's not even the same circle.
If we disappear and go to Asgard now, I'm going to be really happy.
You want to meet Thor and Loki?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So.
No.
I'm not saying they're gonna be kind to you.
I know. I assume Loki's not.
Maybe I'll have it vice versa. And
That's
Loki's
true.
the nice one, Thor's the mean one. Okay, so the double doors open to a wide chamber.
She doesn't like blondes.
Apparently not, no.
About 30 feet across.
30? 40.
Well, across that way.
Oh.
Sorry, and then 40 feet long. The ceiling is about 10 feet high. But aside from the 5-foot wide ledge, the floor is 10 feet below.
Okay, so there's a 5-foot ledge and then it drops.
It's a weird thing on here. Think about that one.
Oh, okay, so there's a little 5-foot wide walkway. Can we see the bottom?
I'm not done talking, so a second. So 10 feet below, each of these reset area contains 10 skeletons wearing scraps of chainmail and wielding battered longswords. 2-foot wide walkway bisects the lower are battered longswords. No, lower area, there it is. At the opposite end of the room is another 5-foot wide ledge and a single door centered on the wall. Standing guard at the door is a massive humanoid skeletal creature with 4 arms. Its eyes glows red as it hefts a pair of halberds and approaches along the walkway. The skeleton horde below shambles in anticipation of battle.
So there's a biggin thing moving towards us, huh?
Yep. He is slowly approaching. And then there's like a bunch of, there's I think 10 on each side of skeletals, but they're down in the pit, so.
And how far down in the pit is it? 10 foot?
10 feet below. And we'll just put 5 on each side. There's 10 total. God damn it, stand still. If it would have found with fucking alone. Fuck you.
Your character just randomly dies.
Boom, you're dead.
First heart attack in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
It comes back to life if you make the DM snark.
That's right.
Okay, so.
That would be better if your map weren't right in the way.
Yeah. It's on my map.
Give it back to Anthony. Why is this sticky?
And Olivia tells you the large skeleton creature is a bone golem.
Oh, joy. Huh. So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Well, I think I would like to follow tradition and go last.
Well, we want her to shoot.
That's true. I think she should go first.
No.
Are skeletons considered fiends?
No.
What is a fiend then?
Fiend is a demon. Or a devil.
Santa.
All right. So do you want initiative?
Yes, initiative. Sorry, I was looking at the last little page because I didn't realize it went to the next page.
Oh, that's not good.
What'd you get?
I got a 20.
11. Oh, I'm sorry, 12.
Okay, so Sapphire will go first, then Olivia, then the Bone Golem, and then our Paladin.
Told you.
Always the last one.
Right.
Not fast.
You're like, I don't want to even go near this thing.
No, I'll move up to it. So I gotta. I think my speed increased going to 5th level. No, I'm still at 35.
They're all 5 feet. I kept making sure what.
Each square's 5 feet,
Yeah.
so I can make it to him if he moved forward. Yeah.
I mean, he was
There. Okay. And then I will attack him with my spear.
Okay, dokie.
Hey, how about that? Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright. Alright. 14, 22 damage. And I will spend a key point and attack him 2 more times.
Okay.
He needs to do a dex save. DC is 15.
He's good.
Okay, 2 of them?
Yep, still good.
Okay. Alright. So does the 15 hit?
No.
No? And the other one hit? Nine damage. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. Unarmed strike went up. Sorry. Still 8 damage, sorry.
And now it is Olivia's turn. Ooh. She had both times she got a nat 20 on him.
This is why Carolyn hates her dice. Yeah, so I went from a D4 to a D6 for my unarmed.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And now it is our little bone golem's turn. They call him little, even though he's huge. Call everything that's huge little for some reason. And everything little huge. I don't understand why. It's my logic. Since you guys all up, did your AC change at all?
I'm still
Mine's
19.
22.
so our monk is gonna take 5 damage, and then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
12.
5 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay, so you're done.
Dex is my strong suit.
Well, I'm glad you didn't roll low, because if so, that'd be
I would
bad.
fall down
The pit with all the skeletons, which are trying to climb up, but they can't get there, so. But they are, like, grabbing up, trying to pull and distract you guys, so. Now it is our paladin's turn.
I don't think I can get around you.
I'm short, so you can attack over me.
Okay.
So you
That
just
works.
gotta
You
get close.
you know, you get
I
in
can
the
move up
same
behind you.
square, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you were that short, I guess.
I'm a halfling. I'm just like Deal.
Okay.
So that can go, you know, between the legs and stuff.
And that's a 1. So, we don't. Did we do fumbles in this game? Or no?
No. I don't.
I don't remember doing
No,
fumbles.
she hasn't, I think.
Okay.
I just kind of was like, I didn't learn that. Was just this. I just was
Not
like,
gonna
unless like it's something funny, like when Carolyn couldn't find the door, she went to the wall
Mm.
instead. That was the fumbles I made. Like,
15 to hit.
misses.
Okay.
Back to the top.
All right. So 1 hit with a 19. All right. 13 damage from that, and I'll punch. And that's shoot. 18 to hit. It'll hit. 6 damage. Yeah.
Olivia's turn. Misses once, but then she hits the second time. And she kills him. She got that 20 again, like I said. My one dice blows me a lot.
I think she has loaded dice.
Yeah,
I swear
I
to God.
Is it 20?
No, it's a 13.
Okay, well then it's not loaded, because that's the one I did
She
this
doesn't have
twice.
to roll every time.
Well, I usually switch it to a low number, and then I roll again. It usually goes to a high number. At least that's what's worked for me.
Was that the advice? We're going to
Yes.
switch all of these to 1s.
Go ahead. That's usually I do like 1s and 5s and stuff, and usually once I roll it, it's always up into at least the double digits. So most of the time, not all the time. So Bone Golem falls down dead into the abyss
Alright,
below.
boom. So can you
This-
turn them?
That's why I asked if they're fiends.
No, no.
I can do Fey and fiends, but I can't do anything about undead. I mean, I can smite them, but I have to hit them each time.
Yeah.
You okay there?
Yeah, I just checked because the ring was moved and it felt weird. So I was like, what the fuck? Sometimes I forget it's there. I've only had it for like a month.
Oh, really?
And then like it moved, I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, oh wait,
Yeah.
I have a belly ring. I forgot.
Alrighty then. Allow her up to check the door for traps. See if it's locked.
She stealthy got around both of
Yeah,
you.
I'll kneel down. She can walk over me too.
No, she rolled a stealth check. She like
Oh.
did all of the crazy flips and stuff and got over there.
That's athletics,
What's
not
it?
stealth.
Whatever.
Run on skeletons.
Athletics,
I
whatever. She rolled a 19, so I'm pretty sure she still gets a pretty good thing. Not trapped. No traps, and then she exits unlocked.
Mage hand. I don't think I do in this.
What?
Talking to myself, sorry.
She's seeing if you had mage
What?
hand.
I was checking to see if I had mage hand.
You open it and you see a curved corridor with stone steps descending deeper into the bowels of the dungeon.
Ooh, it has balls. Go down the stairs.
Another door.
Gotta check for traps. If you would, please.
No traps. Unlocked. It's a nondescript stone door. To let you know. I'm just
Might
gonna
as well open it and go through.
Open it. Blah blah. Enters.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Okay.
I can spend a key point and dodge.
Oh, cool.
And dodge means they have disadvantage, and then I have to roll a save, do a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
To make sure you don't fall on your silver trip. Accidentally trips and goes right into the blade.
Yeah.
Oh no, alright, wait.
So, go.
So you start your next turn. Any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. If you can see the attacker and you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage, saving throws with advantage. Okay. You lose this benefit if you are incapacitated, or if your speed drops to 0.
Is that an action?
Yeah, you could do that as opposed to attacking. You could dodge.
I see.
But I get this as a bonus action if I spend a key point.
Oh, okay. That's the advantage.
So, go and open it. It reveals a circular chamber, 30 feet in diameter. The dome ceiling above stretches for 25 feet at its peak. At the opposite end of the chamber, there are 3 short steps that lead to a dais.
Dais?
Dais, yeah. Situated on the dais is a stone sarcophagus about 15 feet long and 4 feet high. Its stone surface is plain, and sprawled on the steps are the skeletal remains of a humanoid still wearing the tattered shreds of a fancy dress. The stale air smells faintly of perfume.
She got turned into a lich.
She didn't want to make it too girly before. Now we got perfume on them.
You know what? It's a female's freaking death place. It can be girly as it fucking wants.
Alrighty then. Let's go search it. So carefully cross the room while she's looking for traps.
It was. Okay, so I mean, if you want, you can
Feel
go.
free to read.
I'm not reading the whole thing out loud. That's gonna make.
No, to yourself.
sarcophagus. I knew it was somewhere in there, the long freaking 5 passages. Okay, so you see there's skeleton by the steps, and then there's a sarcophagus. That's pretty much what's all in the room. So
Let's go search the sarcophagus.
just gonna open it.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll a strength check to see if you can slide the lid.
I think I'll help you.
Alrighty. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
10,
No,
22.
that slides it off. And sarcophagus on the other end anyway, so. Okay, so. You slide it off, and there's also skeletal remains of a human and rotting clothes. So, Olivia is looking at it for a second. She does an investigation check. And she's like, well, it's not Rogan or Zelgar, so it's just an adolescent
Her
male
human.
No, the one in the sarcophagus. It's just an adolescent male human. It's not Rogan, it's not Zelgar. Now, woman, if you want to investigate her, you can investigate and see.
Alright, so Elven Chain is a +1 body stacy.
Okay. Yeah, so. If it goes over.
And you're considered proficient when you wear it, even if you're not.
Cool.
So, Olivia's about to go over to the woman to see about her.
Yeah.
A ghost steps out of the wall and she's cautiously approaching you.
The ghost or Olivia?
The ghost. She comes up towards the sarcophagus, slowly and wary. So she doesn't look like she's threatening it, and she has the dress on like the skeletal on the ground.
I don't think she wants us to attack this one.
No.
And as she gets closer, she's trying to itch something on her back, but she just can't quite seem to reach.
Uh-huh.
And she asks one of you if you could scratch it, because she can't reach it.
You're taller
I was
than
going to say I'm the only one tall enough to do this, so okay,
Olivia
I will
could
help her.
too.
I'll put myself in death's doorstep. Sure.
She's cute.
She's a ghost.
Yeah, but she looks.
Olivia goes over to the skeletal though, because she's looking at it. Cause she's like, what? She's trying to figure out why there's an
Olivia's by
itch.
the skeleton, I will go itch the skeleton, or itch
The ghost.
the ghost.
Unless there's something on the skeleton that needs
So
to be removed.
she kind of puts the skeletal over, and there's a dagger in her back.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Might want to take that out.
Olivia takes it out, and she's like, the itch. The itch is still there, but very faint. Not as bad as it was before. And she's asking why you guys are here, and if you have if anyone has found Rogan's body.
Why are we here? Well, we're here searching this stuff because of the rumor.
I've literally forgotten why we're here. I just know we go from room to room and loot crap.
We'll kill things and take their stuff.
Exactly, okay.
I'm not telling her that.
Have you guys
No.
found Rogan's body?
No, we have not found Rogan's body yet.
Does anyone know where it might be? Olivia's like,
Rogan was the wizard, the fighter, or the mage?
fighter.
Fighter.
She's like, Rogan is my beloved. I would like to be reunited with him though, but I can't seem to find him.
In the sarcophagus.
No.
Does she know?
their son?
She knows that the one in sarcophagus is not Rogan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we've already investigated it, but she has a backstory. She knows why that person's not Rogan and stuff like that. So if you want to ask her, ask her.
Yeah, then who is it?
Yeah, that's what I meant to be asking her.
Oh, who is it?
Who is in the...
I don't know, but I do know that Mervik, if you guys remember who he is. Mervak, I never met. Marevak. Mervak. Never thought I said it before. Betrayed me. He tried to pose this person as Rogan, and because he had eyes for me and wanted me to be his, but I was only in love with Rogan. So,
No, we haven't found their tomb yet.
so she said she wanted, when he did, at first she thought it was Rogan because he had a silent image over this person to make it look like him. And instead of going to Mervak with his advances, I was going to drink a vial of poison to join Rogan before that cursed elf stabbed me in the back.
You an elf?
A half elf.
Half elf. So you only pulled half the dagger out.
Correct.
And then he left my body in this tomb and sealed it before fleeing this place. And I have not found peace because of it.
Alright, well, we have not found his remains yet.
But would you help me, and if you do find his remains, bring him back here? Or bring that traitorous elf mare back here, and I will see fit to deal with him.
Sure.
And so you know Marevik is currently the advisor to the Castellan of the Keep, the keeper of the keys. Remember now?
Yes, I remember you mentioned the keeper of the keys.
Or if you know where Marevik is, if I could just follow you, like kind of do a possession, and you take me to him, I'll deal with him wherever he is, and then I will leave you with a gift, whoever lets me possess them.
You said one of your possessions?
Yes.
Possess them.
Oh, possess them. I'm sorry, I thought you said
If-
possession. Well, she might have.
If one of you lets her possess one of you, she will give you something in return if you take her to Mervak so she can bring justice upon him, or you can go and try to find Rogan's scattered remains and bring them back to her.
Well, the remains are scattered?
Well, that's what I'm just gonna call them for now. You don't know where they're at because that's part you know they went to the barbarian lands and they
Yeah.
never returned, so you have to venture into enemy territory to find him and bring him back.
Alright. Well, do we know how to get to this Mervak person? Was that at the city?
The two that you found in the dungeon looking for stuff were collecting things for him.
Oh.
If you remember right, 'cause I did it.
I don't, but that's beside the point.
Yes, they were collecting things for him and going to take them back so that he could pay them for their little adventure.
Alright, so I think they mentioned something about back to town.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we could pose as, hey, we ran into some of your guys trying to return some of this loot to you. But they died, so we don't know where they are.
They never returned anyway, so. I haven't seen the kitty cat guy in what?
The kitty
Almost a
cat guy wasn't one of the ones.
No, he was. Wasn't he? I could have sworn he
No, it was the one that could talk to plants.
Yeah, there was. But there
And the
was two of them.
wizard.
Could have sworn it was kitty cat guy, but maybe not. I don't know.
I thought kitty cat guy was somebody else. That was.
I don't remember. It's been too long.
Because kitty cat was played by Andrew.
Correct.
I guess. Yeah, he was. So.
And that's a cleric monk. No, that's my game. What is he in this?
Rogue.
Rogue.
So
No, yeah, he's a trickster.
Yeah.
With the invisible mage hand.
Yes, he's the one that was checking traps for us until he disappeared.
So.
Well, do you want to allow her to you or me? You're half elf, so she might be offended.
Are you going to be offended? Well, I would ask her, are you going to be offended if you possess a half elf?
She's like, I have no feelings towards just the elves. I just have it to the one elf. Betrayed me and stabbed me in the back. And left me to die.
She's going to possess the other half.
I mean, if something happens, she could go back and forth between both of you so that you guys can fight, so. Or you could have Olivia, we can randomly just give it to someone that's not here. She possessed, like, Carolyn.
So, yeah, Carolyn. Mac and cheese.
Wrong game, but okay.
It's been a part of all the games.
Pretty much, so.
I don't care. She can possess me. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm supposed to bring light and do good in the world, so this will be good for her.
And if she does, like, go back and forth between you guys, she'll give you
Alright.
both the blessing, so.
Okay.
If something happens and she has to go from your body to his, blah, 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 she'll give both you guys the blessing.
So when you die,
Yeah.
Or you could always just leave her here and bring Mara back here, so if you don't want her possession.
no, we'll let her possess.
Yeah,
Okay.
it seems like it would be much more of a challenge. Hey, you know that big dungeon thing that we went through? Come back with us to that.
Just say there's something, I would have went to him with, hey, there's something that you can only get into and it only has your stuff, so we can't get into it, so you want to come so we can get it for you? But then again, he might not fall for that either.
You probably won't fall for that once we try and go past the skeletons. Hey, I know where we're going.
True, I mean, he's been here before, so.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Where you taking me,
That's
damn.
right.
So yeah, we'll let her possess.
Or Paladin for
The
now.
paladin.
Or Carolyn.
We
Whatever.
only have,
You.
she can go back and forth, so
Yeah.
that, blah, blah, blah. And then if both of you need to fight, we'll just make it into Carolyn randomly until you're done fighting, then she'll come back. And she'll give Carolyn the blessing too.
That works. Very good.
Sounds good. Even though she's not here.
The funny thing is, I'm gonna laugh at this at the end, but okay. So,
So do we want to just head back to town then?
I mean, you can sell all your stuff and blah blah blah. What you can take, I mean, at least, and then.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything left to do for us here.
Yeah.
Well, there's still more. I mean, you have.
more
There's more on this middle level
Oh, okay.
with all those troglodytes, which aren't fun.
joy.
They stink.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, you
let's
went
do
down
that.
into a different like section of
Yeah,
the.
let's do that with 2 people. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so Liv was like,
The
so we
ghost
want to
with
go
us.
back to the capital for now and then come
Yes.
back
I think
later?
that would be a wise
Yeah.
decision, yes.
Okay, so she possesses you. and you guys exit. Blah blah blah. A little later on, you guys are now outside of the
Or
done.
camp.
You're at your camp.
All right. So
So do you want to? Louis
Load
like,
up.
if you want, grab your. You can with your supplies, and we'll
Yeah.
go into town and sell what you can.
We have something really big we were supposed
Yes.
to drag back to town.
Kira's supposed to drag that back to town because she could pick it up. It was the dragon.
the dragon armor,
I think
dragon
I
skin.
think I can pick it up.
I can put it. I was able to put it on the,
Oh yeah, you had your
the
dog.
dog.
Couldn't she just possess the dog?
We don't-
You want the dog to get all of the bonus points and stuff?
No.
Not yourselves.
Just shush and take it.
She's already possessing you. You can't do anything
I was
about
gonna
it.
say I can't say anything about it anyway. She's already possessing me. Hopefully she can't read my mind.
I mean, right now you can't. She's just kind of thing. So. So Olivia's starting to take you back through the forest and stuff.
Yeah.
After you guys grab all your supplies.
Okay. Did we need to give her a cut of, or has she been taking a cut of the loot?
She has been here and there. She's been taking some gems and stuff, so she has her payment.
Okay.
Let alone she had payment and she killed the
Oh,
the crazy person. Yo.
yeah.
Nope.
I'll just clean it up when I get it home.
So. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing happens on your way back to town. You get back to the capital. And now you're back in the capital.
Alright, so we need to go find, what's his
Remember,
name?
when the market's like right there when you first entered to the right. So if
Okay.
you want to sell your stuff first, so you aren't like carrying
Yeah.
much of your.
Yes.
Oh, we're going north.
If there's any paintings or anything that, like I told you, belong to Rogar or Zelgar, I'm going to have to make you roll a what is it? Because there's a chance they could recognize it from that person. So yeah, if they do start to recognize it, you'll have to roll a persuasion to pick not be it. That's why I said like anything like paying wise stuff that would always lead back to there would be one of those things. Like you found Rogon's sword or like Zelgar's wand or something like that. Or whatever. My phone's gonna die.
Yeah.
Is it an iPhone charger?
Oh, no.
And you can't help me.
Sorry.
Oh yes, Samsung and stuff, people.
Your iPhone.
Just so you know, Carolyn, the battery might die before you get everything.
Neener.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna play for another hour, it's gonna die before then. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll probably play until you guys are all done with the capital, and then that'll probably be it for the day. Because everything else in the dungeon, I would like a little bit more than 2 people, and Olivia.
So would we?
So, I mean, Olivia can take you back to the camp there afterwards. Other than that,
Alright, so the flagons.
I have a bloodstone. Is that something we need to keep, or something we can sell off?
I think we can sell it off.
Okay.
You haven't really used jewels in anything, so I think you'll be okay. Maybe.
I don't know D&D enough to know if jewels are like usable for
Well, it depends on what the...
anything.
Diamonds are for spells and stuff.
Legend depends on how the dungeon's created. It's like some people like to use the gems to open doors and stuff. So
Oh. Did not know.
Didn't Brad like put like who put a gem in something's eye, and they opened a door or something?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that.
It might have been a different D&D game I was playing in. I remember someone doing that and the door opened. I was like, oh, what's that?
Was that yours with the snake?
Well, he just put it back in because he was trying to catch the creature inside of it,
Oh, that could be. Okay.
but it didn't do anything. It was probably a different D&D game. I might have been watching something on YouTube and saw, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool and to use. We're gonna say that she's...
We're able to find him.
Huh?
Are we able to find him?
Maribek?
Yeah.
You gotta go to the palace. He's in the palace.
Okay. So we
Go to the palace.
go to the palace.
Guards let you through. And the king and queen are on their throne, and they ask you what you want.
Well, we're looking for Maribek. We have something we need to give him.
Oh, he's in the study over there. You guys can go right in and talk to him.
Okay.
The library, the study, whatever you want to call
Oh, good. I don't have a choice in the matter.
it. She's going no matter what, you like it or not, because she's possessing. She's getting her rage is kind of overtaking
I'm
her.
sure she wants to know why this body is so slow, but
Okay, so you guys get in and you see Maribek. And Melissa comes out of you. She is her ghost self right now.
what was her name?
Melissa. As soon as Maribek sees her, his face like whitens and everything, and he's on the ground pleading for mercy from her.
Yep.
And she goes over, embraces him, and uses withering touch, and he dies. And when he dies, she turns around, gives you a smile, and departs. And so we're just gonna say she's been back and forth from all of you, anyways.
Okay.
From Carolyn to you to you.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want anything to do with the dwarf.
No.
No.
She didn't want to be a kitty
She
cat.
leaves all of you a blessing of protection. So you have +1 to AC and saving throws. Although now your territory will always faintly smell of fine perfume.
You knew it was coming. I mean, there's worse things to smell like.
At least it's fine perfume. It's not like
That's
cheap
true.
perfume. It's like expensive because she was Rogan's lover and he treated her well.
Well, maybe Rogan will like us. Well, Rogan's dead.
Well, mate.
The issue is that we're going to now try to get out past the king and queen,
Uh-huh.
even though we just killed her.
Well, he's not an
Advisor's
advisor. He's the keeper of the keys, so you guys gotta like...
He doesn't have any holes in him. What did we do? I'm a simple man.
We don't know what happened. All of a
I
sudden,
don't do magic.
you just, boom. I mean, you
Just
persuade them that
dying.
something just happened. You walked in, he was on the floor.
Okay.
You could try explaining to him that a ghost came out of my body.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
And then,
Melissa wanted revenge.
and And then
What was it called that you said? I'm sorry. Blessing of something.
protection.
Protection.
So Carolyn, you have blessing protection +1 to AC and all saving throws.
Was that permanent?
Yes.
Cool. How do I add that?
I don't know how you add that onto your
I
phone
don't know
stuff.
how
You
I'm
probably
gonna
don't.
You just,
And then each of you will gain a 1,100 XP from helping Melissa's soul go to peace. Find
so
peace.
1100 XP.
Yep. I think I just said that now, so it's out there. Which I will be considerate, and anyone that comes can have that 1100 XP. They just won't get the blessing protection like you two and Carolyn. Even though you already have a high AC, now you have an extra little bit higher.
23. Just going as high as I can.
Nothing's ever gonna freaking
Well,
hit
what
you.
you do is you press and hold on the AC
Mm-hmm.
and miscellaneous mod. Put 1.
Yeah, there's a way to customize. I have D&D Beyond.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. But it's the same thing, actually. So thank you.
So
Plus 1 bonus.
Melissa's all good. You saved her. So when you exit, you can either try to describe what happened or whatever, or persuade them that when you went in, he was already
Well,
fallen.
we got sent here by Melissa, who needed to
Bring justice.
bring justice to Marvac, and had possession of one of our characters. So that's why he's no longer with us.
King and Queen just went like, we figured something was off about him. He didn't seem very trustworthy in a way. But he was still a keeper of the keys, and we had to at least.
Okay, so AC's now 20. And his is God high.
23.
Whatever.
Not that high. Not yet.
See, so now you gotta go back, and if you want, before you go, you can go to the market and get some more supplies or whatever, and then Olivia will take you back to the camp up in the dungeons.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting like any healing potions
Healing
or whatever.
potions, yes. Anybody want a silver sword?
I do not. Thank you, though.
And get rid of the. How much for the +1 halberd?
There was no price. It was just a +1 halberd.
Okay, so when I go to sell the +1 halberd,
Okay.
do you want me to just get the price off
Yeah.
the DMG?
Anything I don't give you a price on, just go through D&D and get the price, and that will be it. Because most of the things that like don't give me a price, it's like, oh, one of the characters will want this. At least that's what the book's probably thinking. So you've gone through Rogon's tomb. You've gone through the Lonely Tower. And most of the, you went through all the upper floors, so I just need the lower floor and
The fun floor.
the one other room that you guys have not ventured into. So yeah, lower, and then it's called Selgar's Sanctuary. So
Oh, that'll be fun.
I mean, got Rogon's tomb, so I mean, you had that's something with Selgar too. So
Yeah.
Which one was Zelgar's term? The one with the troglodytes?
that's just the lower. There's another. There's gonna be another.
Oh, there's another area.
Yes, it's not on the map that you have drawn.
prices.
That's helpful.
Then, I mean, everything's been pretty high, so 100 gold pieces since this one.
Only 100 gold?
Yes. I'm gonna make it at least.
Threaten him with it. Maybe he'll go up.
Or it could be he just won't buy it.
Or that could be 2. A halberd is 20 gold pieces according to the book.
Yeah, so +1.
Yeah. Sure. You gotta make it difficult.
Which doesn't.
See, so I just brought the price up 80 gold pieces, so shut up and take it.
It's only 80 gold pieces.
Everything in here.
I took it up 80,
is
so
pretty
it's
cheap.
20, so.
I mean, the most expensive weapon according to the player's handbook is a rapier at 25. Or a scimitar at 25.
Right, but these are magical items. Magical items
that's
are
true.
much higher cost-wise. But it also says that they're very hard to find.
Which
And
you
so
have been.
finding someone to buy them is hard.
That's true.
I don't think they had me. Well, I guess in a way they did. I don't know. I mean, you could always go to a museum and see if they like it. I'll have to make a museum somewhere, though. I think about that. Because technically, in the fortress, there was a museum. That was with the dragon skin. They called it a museum, at least, so.
Who buys a dragon scale?
Well, he didn't buy it. He defeated it. If you remember, I don't
We
know if
have
you were
it for
here the one
sale.
day.
Well, we brought it
Oh, you brought it?
back with us. Your dog brought
Yeah.
it, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was like one of the most
Okay,
expensive
so-
things, which is going to be really hard to find a buyer
Yeah.
for.
Alright. So base price for a common is 100, uncommon is 500, rare is 5,000, very rare is 50,000. Alright, so I'll go through here and give you a total of what those items that I find for price wise.
Okay. That's it. The only things I don't know are what I didn't have prices on the book for, so I was just gonna tell you guys to go through the book and figure out a price, and the ones that you can figure out, I was just gonna like make a random number up.
How to DM.
Yes.
Just make
Pretty
up
much,
the
make up something.
Yeah.
So, after all your selling and buying of potions, which are the same price, because you probably went to the same vendor from before, Carolyn's same vendor that Brad knew and had the night with, and blah blah blah. He gave them to you the same price as before.
What?
Do you not remember the prices?
I have the prices down for items.
No, for the health potions.
Oh,
Carolyn,
no, I don't remember what
remember
the
what
prices
they were.
were for the health potions.
I don't remember either. I don't write it down. But I know he sold them pretty cheaply just because of his night with Brad.
Because the DM knows we don't have a healer. That's why. Here, take these. It's dangerous to go alone.
It's dangerous to just go for the two of you. Remember, I think it was like 5 gold pieces for the smalls, 10 gold pieces for mediums, and 15 gold pieces for the larges. So you can buy as many as those as you want with the money you have. And that will end our session for tonight.
And small, medium, large are just the 1d8s and 1d, as opposed to what it says in the book.
Yeah, I think I did. The smalls were like a 1d4. Medium was a 1d8. And a large was a 1d10. I I just kind of went up somewhat.
Because in the book they have them as so many D4s.
And well,
Because that way, you know, it gives more chance of a better, you know, that way you take a large, you can get healed the same amount as a small. Because 1 point, you take this big large potion.
that would have made more sense. Okay, so just make them the D4s and then plus
Well,
4 for medium.
Okay, I have them written down here if you want what the actual are.
That's your session. I did use the board today. You didn't get to see the